Hello and welcome. This is a 6-week series to support you in postpartum, and this is week 2. Today's focus will be on reweaving your centre. Often in pregnancy and birth, we can shed layers of ourselves, layers of our identity, our relationships change. It's kind of like a metamorphosis, and along the way we can lose touch with parts of ourselves that didn't transform, or maybe we left them behind, or something got stuck. And this can often happen with birth trauma or difficult pregnancy, like hyperemesis and having a baby who was really unwell or had reflux, colic, physical injuries like diastasis and spinal pain after babies, or scar pain. And today's practice is to call all those pieces back. The parts that we find difficult to go towards, to acknowledge, to witness, we're going to purposely go towards them today and give them as much love and attention and tenderness that they need to come back home, to weave them back into our centre. So I invite you to get really comfortable. Have a blanket, a cushion. You might want to lie on the ground, on a yoga mat or a nice comfy rug, or even on your side. You can even do this practice sitting up, lying in the bed. This phase in our life is not about perfection. Things are messy, and you just do what you need to do to get as comfortable as possible and be in the position that can serve you with where you are. So I'm going to gently play the bowl. Now you're just going to hear 3 chimes. Let the sound move through your body. This is a completely passive session. You just receive. There's nothing for you to do. You're just sitting in this stillness now with yourself. And listen. Maybe you have a particular worry or concern, or maybe something in life is causing you a lot of stress. Maybe you are building a relationship with your body that may feel really different to you right now. Maybe you have anxiety about your baby's health, or whatever is here. Just let it be here and allow yourself to be in the stillness. Allow softness to come in. And instead of looking for a solution or an answer, just offer that worry up. And come back to your body. And maybe some wisdom will find its way to you. But we're not going to go looking for anything. You're gently going to hear the bowl now. So I invite you to go slow. You're doing the most precious work. The most precious work, and you deserve to be held. Allowing your breath to fully release on the exhale. Drawing your attention inwards to your body. Allowing yourself to sink back into the ground, into the earth. Let the earth take the weight of your body. And let the Great Mother hold what you have been carrying. Allow yourself to be held. I'm going to invite you now to bring your hands onto your pelvis, just to the sides of your hips and pelvis, just here. One hand on each side. Breathe in softness into your spine, into your tummy as you hold your pelvis. Simply allow the sound to move through your body. And as you hold your pelvis, sense that your spine has a little bit more support. Feel it letting go. Notice your breath too become softer and softer as your tummy relaxes. Just noticing what it feels like to give yourself this support. With each breath, I return to my core. I reweave my center. With each exhale, gathering all the scattered parts of you, bringing them home. Anything that feels unfinished from pregnancy and birth. Might be something that hurt, something that you feel numb or frozen around, where there is anger or rage that you haven't expressed. Anything that separated you from a part of yourself, call yourself back now fully. Returning to your core, where all of life is interconnected, where you are eternally held. I should have said close your eyes, but I hope you have closed your eyes and you're enjoying these moments. Maybe it's giving you space to feel. Allow yourself to be seen, to be fully witnessed and held. Remembering that you are one with all of life. Calling all these precious lost parts back home. With each breath, I return to my core. I reweave my center. With each exhale, I gather all the scattered parts and I bring them home. You can bring your hands now onto your womb space, onto your heart space. And allow yourself to simply be with any emotions that have arrived or been revealed in this practice. Allow yourself to simply be in this stillness. to receive this practice, to let it nourish you. There's nothing for you to do here to figure out. Let the Great Mother hold you. And now visualize your pelvis being held by something greater. The Great Mother, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Some women like to visualize their grandmother's grandmother, mother's mother, all the way back to the original mother. Maybe it's someone in your life who loves you dearly. Can be a friend. Now let someone or something else hold you. Someone that feels trustworthy, or you can allow yourself to receive their holding. Just notice how that feels. Notice what arrives. Allow your breath to soften. Often when we experience a difficulty in pregnancy or birth, we might reject parts of ourselves. Parts of ourselves that weren't able to speak or voice our needs. Parts of our body that have been injured or anywhere where trust was broken. Trust in others and trust in ourselves. Anything that took us away from our voice, our inner knowing, our intuition, our instincts. And these practices bring you back to the root of your body, to the root holding, which is the Great Mother. Rooting you back into the natural rhythms and cycles of life which you're always a part of and in which you always already belong. Sometimes trauma and difficulties in this very vulnerable time can fracture that sense of belonging. And notice anywhere else you might feel like you need support, maybe your feet, your head. And you can visualize those imaginary hands holding you. Whatever it is that you need to come back to your center, to start to reweave and call back those parts. If any emotions arrive, welcome them. This space can allow whatever has not been felt to come to the surface so that it can be felt, can be seen, can be held, can be witnessed, and therefore can be completed. Taking a final few breaths here. And I'm going to chime for the three last times to bring this practice to a close. And I invite you to stay in this space if you feel very relaxed, if maybe emotions are moving. But if not, I hope it brought you some nourishment. It fed you in some way. You are doing amazingly well. It's so hard to see yourself, but know that you are. Sending you my love.